Wine for normal people.
Wine
for normal people, which is kind of the brand of Elizabeth Schneider.
Taking the intimidation out of buying and drinking wine. Elizabeth Schneider wrote this book.
Elizabeth is here this morning to explain anyone can be an expert. So good to see you.
Thank you for having me, Ken.
Why is wine so intimidating for so many people?
Look, there's a high barrier to entry. You actually do have to know something. It's not one of these things where you can fake it till you make it. You do have to know something. And so the problem is people like to hoard the wine knowledge and they don't like to share it. And I just have a problem with that, so.
Is there such a good thing as a bottle of wine that's good under 10 bucks?
I would say, yeah, there definitely is. I think you've got to be careful about under 10 bucks. 15 bucks is where it really starts to get interesting, to be honest. That's where we start to get some really good stuff. 15 to 25 is like the best wines right now. But under 10, if you're shopping from Portugal or Chile or Spain, you're gonna do pretty well.
People who run wine are farmers. It is really agriculture. We think of it as something else. And so as soon as you start to make that switch, you understand that what is vintage? Vintage is just how did the crop come out, right? Same as your farmer's market. Did the tomatoes look good that year or was it kind of washed out and not good?
Do I need a different glass for red or white?
I would say yes, but that's it. You don't need 25 million glasses because they make one for every varietal now, because what else are they going to do? How else are they going to make money except to deceive the public into saying, you need a separate one for Riesling and Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay and some other wine that you're never going to drink.
What do you personally look for when you're selecting a bottle of wine?
Well, the first thing I always look for is region. Like I said, that is so very important. It's really important to know where the wine is coming from. I also like to support small producers, so I try to stay away from the big guys if I can. And, you know, what kind of grapes it is, what kind of wine. And I think about the occasion that I'm shopping for too. That's super important. The wall of wine is terrifying, but if you have an idea of why you're in there, you can really narrow it down.
Every year, when you are a wine person, people love to ask, hey, what should I have with my Thanksgiving meal? And the answer I always have is something they don't like, which is it's such a complex meal. You need to have more than one wine on the table.
You can get into it from so many different angles. So let's say you're somebody that likes history, or you're somebody that likes politics, or you're somebody that likes weather. There's all these different ways, culture, so many different ways to get into it. And the other thing is, it is delicious, and it's something that people have enjoyed for so long that even though we have a snotty culture around it, who cares? Just love it for what it is.